Okay, I think we're back. Um, okay, sorry about that. Um, just had a problem with my internet connection briefly, but it seems to be fixed now. I tried turning it off and back on again, and did the trick. Usually does. Okay. All right. Good. Yes. Just wanted to make sure that we are actually streaming. Okay. Yes. Right. So we have this Demonspawn, which is pretty cool. We did, yeah, that's right. We did Orc, and then we had that Bazaar, which was pretty neat. We just got back from the Bazaar, and we were trying to decide what combination of rings to use. We've got this armor class 1 strength. I mean, the strength plus 4 isn't really relevant. So if we think of it just as an MP9 AC1 ring, let's look at our other stats. 1754. I mean, I like the just straight up utility of having extra mana points, and we're not too concerned with spell power at this moment. Um, let me reload my dashboard here. I thought I saw Dr. X before I had my little disconnect spaz out there. If you're still here, hi. Good to see you. Yeah, there you are. Yes, I think we're up and running. Yes. Okay. So keeping in mind that we may end up replacing our helmet at some point, because we currently can't see invisible, can we? No. We have a ring of see invisible. Okay, considering that I may occasionally have to take off a ring. I want to take off that one. Okay, so it just takes off the top and adds to the top. It doesn't affect your current mana pool. All right. I'm doing well. I had a good Thanksgiving here in the United States. I know Canada does it much earlier, which seems like a brilliant idea. I mean, doing it October, although I guess their October is kind of like our November or December, or we don't actually get weather that cold. It gets pretty cold. Depends on where you are in Canada. And of course, I'm sure that there are fall celebrations in Europe, but I don't know if there's one that particularly mirrors Thanksgiving. Anyway, here we just eat absurd amounts of food and then generally feel awful afterwards. It's pretty nice. So that was yesterday, and then today had a ballroom dance lesson, which was quite lovely. We have a showcase in January, at the end of January, and so we're gearing up it's going to be like a, what are they called? Triptych? 3 scenes, 3 little vignettes, sort of a combination of American tango, Argentine tango, and modern dance. Should be really, really cool. We just started working on the actual routine, the thing we're going to have more or less planned out. We just started that today. Regardless, I'm very excited. It's been a good day. Weather is awful. It's right around freezing. We've got that sleet yuck coming down, but I don't have to go anywhere else today at all, so Gonna stream for a little while, and should be fun. Sorry, I just rambled on. How are you, Dr. X? Doing all right? So next, I guess we do either the swamp or the snake pits, but we don't have resist poison, do we? Yikes. Well. Yeah. Fine. Really don't need these gloves of. Oh, yeah. We bought gloves of strength and we haven't put them on yet. Okay, that's cool. Extra point of armor class. Okay, so now the strength actually is relevant on those rings, so I'm glad we're doing it this way. Means our spines will do a little less damage, but we're a little safer. Unfortunately, we don't have any guaranteed damage reduction. But, you know, we'll take what we can get. We do have 15 evasion, which is okay. We'll want to try and pick up some incidental dexterity at some point. That's right. Let's just start dropping things. I think we can drop this Staff of Wizardry for now. Vinestalker Monk of Che, that sounds awesome. No, every win is fantastic. It's every single win is a big deal. I mean, and I would not call myself a pro. I just talk a good game, really. But you know, that's fantastic. That sounds like a lot of fun. I definitely want to play some more with Vinestalkers. I don't know that I have a win on a Vinestalker yet. Definitely not online. I don't think I have all that many, if any, wins online. So I would love to start working towards the Who's It's player, the greater players. And it seems fun. Which means I should probably stop gabbing and start playing. Okay. So I think we want to continue through the dungeon until we find a source of poison resistance. We can't duck into the vaults until we have a rune. Oh, and we also have layer 8 that we can do if we want. It's not all that unlikely that... Okay, that's right. Yeah. It's not all that unlikely that we'll find a source of poison resistance on layer 8, just because there's usually a decent amount of treasure there. And so our odds of finding some are wonderful. Are we really doing that much less damage? No, we only lost net 1 point of intelligence, so it's not bad. I think we just got some bad RNG. Let's just... Hey! Pay attention to me. Don't really want to accidentally pop up into a troll and die. Just because I seem to recall that there was some tough stuff down here. Death yaks and the like. For this guy, I think we want to use Dazzling Spray. I believe he's immune to fire, yeah. Also with Dazzling Spray, we're getting back mana at a rate of 1 let's see, we get mana back at 1 for every 6 that we spend. Yeah, because 2 casts, we get back 1 mana. Ooh, a Potion of Might. I'll take that. Those are always useful. Sometimes you just need to hit something in the face, and if you have Potion of Might, it's a lot easier. Invisible things are slightly more of a pain. Darn. So we probably want there. No. Did we kill it? No. Okay. Alright, well, lost track of it there. I probably should have played that a little bit better. Should have known ahead of time that it was going to go invisible, and so I should have tracked out the best pathing for it. But, you know, what can you do? Ooh, a ghost. I feel good about finding ghosts now. I mean, depending on the ghost, of course. Don't want to find anybody with Firestorm. It's just trolling people. Or, you know, that's the other thing. You can encounter on Dungeon 4 a really awesome level 27 Necronomicon liched up Firestorm blaster that died while they were trying to get the orb out and just got some bad luck with some Pandemonium Lords and some other demons, got tormented a bit. And all of a sudden, you've got, you know, an Octopode Archmage that's just assaulting you on Dungeon 4. All that to say, I don't think that we are that concerned here. We don't have any negative energy resistance, which is kind of a bummer. Not enough that I care to use a slot specifically for it, though, I think. We don't have an Amulet of Warding. That's my favorite source of negative energy resistance early on, is the Amulet of Warding. Because it also protects you against summoned creatures, which can be very problematic early on. You just get overwhelmed. So we're just gonna trade bolt for bolt here. Can always off a Potion of Brilliance or something if we get too overwhelmed by drain. By the drain. That's right, we have Fireball, which is awesome. Sorry, I'm not playing this as well as I probably should be. I place a very high priority on keeping the stairways as clear as possible, and so I will pick fights that I wouldn't normally take to make sure that I don't have to stair dance blindly. I don't have to go into a stair dance blind. You know, right there, I could have just run here, and when I saw that there was a centaur and a centaur warrior or whatever, just run up the stairs, and then come back down and hope that they're in better positions, or I can stay and fight it, which is a little riskier because I don't know what's up here. But I think that it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't in that situation. Because we were at full health. That's right, Nessus. Nessus. That was what scared us back upstairs. Ooh, he's got an amulet on. Hopefully, actually, for us, that's a bad amulet, like an amulet of inaccuracy. Although his longbow of flaming does not scare us near as much now as the first time that we encountered him. I think we've gained 2 pips of resist fire since then. So let's just beat him up. Cool. Not too shabby. We have plenty of Amulet of Clarity. Well, we already have Clarity, so because we're mutated, yay! Mutation. Oh, I want to play Fallout 4 so bad, so bad. I got the hankering, but I kind of want to keep both my job and my girlfriend, so I have not yet acquired that game. Oh, well, now we get the first time accuracy. That's scrolls of remove curse are cheap. Well, at least now I think we have all the really bad ones. Yeah, we're fine to just wear ID every amulet from here on out as well, because none of them will be too bad. Faith and inaccuracy are the ones that you don't want. Well, inaccuracy, it doesn't really matter. It depends on how highly you're valuing remove curse scrolls at the moment. I really should be talking in a higher register, I think, today. My voice has been hurting a little bit, so I think we're going to switch it up here. Sorry if that's disconcerting, but I think, yeah, it's feeling a lot better. Yep, then going down in tone, so maybe a little sing-song for a minute. Too much yakking. Louise, I think she's... Ooh, yikes. We definitely don't want to deal with banishment. That has a 52%. Yeah, we don't really have magic resistance, so... Oh, there are the vaults, which we can't enter because we don't have any runes. Okay, well, so it goes. We could remove these exclusions, but I don't want to. I just don't want to run into one of those clouds accidentally and get aced out of nowhere. Doesn't seem like fun. Hydra! Hi to you too, it says. How'd you know my name was Dra? Yikes! Oh, we're gonna die here. Oh my god. He just berserked right next to us with a 59% chance of both paralyze and confuse. Is wielding an executioner's axe of venom. We don't have poison resistance. I cannot think of a worse situation to be in. I really can't. This is so bad. And we have to go through Louise to get anywhere else. I think Rupert can see invisible. Yes. That's very unfortunate. I mean, there's no way that we could have prepared for that. Aside from, yeah, I can't think of anything we could have done. Okay, well, we're probably going to die here, but we can try and escape. Blink scroll is going to be the first thing that we do, and the problem is we're blinking into the unknown, / we're blinking into Louise. Which is worse? If we can blink there... So the two routes that I see which are available to us, actually there are three. We've got this little patch here, which has the upside of potentially giving us a line of sight break here. I think, though, given the positioning of this door, I think it's... I couldn't say if it's more likely that this is a single wall and there's ground beyond it, or if this is a room like this. Oh, if that's the top of the... Oh, this isn't a room then. Okay. So, there wouldn't be walls just leading up to the edge of the screen, I don't think. I can't recall seeing that particular configuration. So, if we blink here, then I think we break line of sight, because this is the furthest tile that we can see from our position here, and he is one up and to the left, so he should only be able to see to there. So we'd be able to break line of sight and avoid a turn of being paralyzed or confused. Another option is that we can blink here, and then hope to take 2 steps, maybe just 1 step. We might be able to see this staircase from here. Actually, yes, we can, because we would not, since we can't currently see this tile, we would not know what it was had we not been able to see it from here. So we can blink to here and take 1 step. That gives us 1 extra turn of exposure to paralyze and confuse, but it does put us within another blink of this staircase. So at that point, we are gambling on 1 turn of exposure to certain death from Rupert's abilities, and then a second turn, 2 turns of exposure to Louise's certain death banishment. I mean, less certain death. Oh, are they spells and not innate abilities? I thought that he can... I feel like certain abilities you can use while berserked. Maybe I'm entirely wrong. If he can't cast while berserked, then it's a lot easier. We just... cool. Thanks, someone. And also, I don't know if I've seen you on the stream before, but so if I haven't, welcome. And if I have, then welcome back. And sorry, I don't recall you. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so while we're standing here, why don't we look at our other options? We can... See, the problem is, he's wielding an Executioner's Axe of Venom, which means there's less burst. Okay, magical abilities can't be used while zerked. Okay. Well, that would certainly save us a lot of heartache. Because I think then the correct choice is just to... Because I don't know that we can kill him. I don't know that we have the damage right now. Maybe. Oh, we have Orb of Destruction. So we probably could. Okay, this gives us a lot more leeway. We will probably still have to use a blink scroll. Yeah, I don't think climbing stairs is going to be the right choice. Yeah, okay. I think probably a blink scroll to over here is still correct, and then just start lobbing orbs of destruction at him. I mean, there's definitely the possibility that there's nasty stuff. Oh, this isn't the edge of the map, it's just the edge of our... That is the edge of the map. No, we just can't go beyond what we have seen. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so we could blink down here. That exposes us to more nasty stuff, potentially, but it does let us just nuke him from a distance. And we can conjure flame in this pseudo-choke point. He may just run through it, but... I kind of like that better than dealing with Louise right now. I want to get rid of this guy. I don't want to end up in this situation again. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. I think this is the highest percentage play as far as successfully clearing this level. Which is something I really want to do. Okay, perfect. It may hit the wall a couple of times. Wow, that was not as much damage as I had anticipated. Okay, so we can survive a round. I mean, his max damage is probably 45. So even if he hits us twice, we're still alive, not completely dead. So I think we can do a non-scroll blink now, because we don't have that many bad tiles, yeah. Oh no, that's not blink anymore. Well, we have swiftness, alright. Well, we're not dead. He only did 1 damage. Some good RNG for us there. What is blink? J? Okay, alright. Well, that was really bad. Just gave him a turn. He dodged it. Yikes. Gosh, maybe we just need to blow him up directly here. Blind him. Blinding him would have been good before. I mean, the fact that he's not doing a lot of damage to us makes me think that we're okay to sort of duke it out. Okay, alright. Alright. I guess we're... You know, I guess you can find Rupert in the lair, and that's where he's really dangerous. I guess we didn't have to be as cautious as we were being, but I still feel like, you know, this thing could have done some work. Oh well. Better safe than dead. Okay, so we're assigning blink to K. Alright. And there's Louise. Well, at least we have full mana now. So... If we step here, we can be pretty sure she'll path directly towards us. And that lets us... Now, if I had properly cast the spell, miscast, alright. We can do these. There we go. So she didn't path like I wanted her to. She did sidestep. But orbs are good. Using capital Z, Shift Z, there to cast at something that we can't see. Poison arrow. I don't know that I'll take him up on that. Oh, that was Louise. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're kind of past where poison magic is particularly useful. Like, poison arrow is better than... It's better than a lot of poison spells. Pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, because there's physical damage as well, so nothing is completely immune to it. Oh, and even those resistant to poison will be poisoned by it. It's just, it's 6 spell levels, and we don't have 6 spell levels, and I don't want to forget anything, I don't think. I'm pretty satisfied with our setup. I guess I'm not too impressed with swiftness or freeze, but they're fine. They're okay. Oh, we also have our delayed fireball. Gosh, gotta remember that. Still got a fireball in our pocket. Staff of Air, cool. Yeah, not even close. That's fine. We'll get there. Air magic is pretty sweet. I think, gosh, I still like our skill setup. I mean, I don't see really any reason to put points into anything else. I guess fighting would be okay. I really think avoiding taking damage in the first place is more important right now. Yeah. Plus we have Spirit Shield, so we really have more like, I don't know, 100 and some odd hit points. Like 115, I'd say. Because we are going to be using a lot of our mana to cast spells, so it's not always going to be there, but we don't get the full 49 extra points of health, but we get maybe half of that in a pinch. Okay. So it's good to have access to this Staff of Air, but I don't know that we want to use it right this second. A Rod of Shadows. What does a Rod of Shadows do these days? Or maybe it's always done the same thing. I don't know. Okay. Basically just a little summoning thing. More powerful creatures are summoned with higher power. Well, let's evoke it and see. So we have orcs. And a Sky Beast. For 100 turns? That seems strong. Okay. I think we want to default be wielding our mace still, just for the defensive. I mean, if we get hit by a few crossbow bolts, we will appreciate the armor class. Oh. We can buy the Book of the Sky now. Oh yeah, we can always pick up that rapier as well. I don't know that I care that much. I mean, it could be kind of cool, but it's probably... It's low on our list of things that we actually care about. Might as well save our gold, see if we get a shop in the vaults. I just want to efficiently use my spells. Come on, man. There we go. I'm also not too terribly worried about yaks. Especially since we can chomp down on them afterwards. No. Ah. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, my lady love is at work right now, and she's picking up an extra shift because nobody's coming out to the restaurant in this weather. And I don't blame them, but it's kind of a bummer. You know that she was hoping to pick up a few extra bucks today for the holiday shopping. She's too generous sometimes. One of the reasons why I love her, but okay. Kill the Cyclops, kill the Cyclops, kill the Cyclops, kill the Cyclops. Fireball. Something very satisfying about using a fireball while standing next to a pool of lava. Just pulling out lava and pulling the heat straight from it. I guess Bolt of Magma would probably be a better example of that. Yeah, not too bad. It's cool either way. Huh, shop. Wiccan Boutique. Not going to use a mace that gives us -3 to intelligence, even if it does give us resist electricity, which we don't have. I can't justify it. And there's nothing else interesting, so peace. Our strength is actually not terrible as far as doing melee damage. I think we can we afford to just make Fireball our default? Maybe we should do Dazzling Spray. That's probably a little smarter. Though I do like blowing up skeletal things. Fireball has a little bit of a hunger cost, but not too bad. Yeah, that and Dazzling Spray we should probably be using. Yeah. Cool. Less cool. Okay. I think the Tengu are less terrifying for spellcasters than they are for melee folks that have to try and march towards them. Can't remember. I think they're just immune to sticky flame. It is still resistant to fire. Okay, so Dazzling Spray doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's okay. Model Dragon Hide, actually. Do we... The int +2 is really nice. Model Dragon Hide armor is higher armor class than Robe by a significant amount. I think it's basically like leather armor plus. Sort of like ringmail. I think it's ringmail with a lower encumbrance rating, basically. Might be wrong about that, but... Oh, we have a book of party tricks. I like apportation. No. Well... Yeah, I think we can leave that for later. That's fine. Sorry, just cleaning up our inventory a little bit. Oh wait. Potions unidentified. Cancellation of experience. Oh shucks. I was hoping it'd be experience, but you know. Ooh. Yeah. I really do want deflect missiles. It's actually reasonably castable now, even with no points and charms. Yeah. I think we can wait until we have 6 spell levels. Yeah. Because that's... Not too tough. Not too tough. Okay, alright. Oh, no. I don't know why that happened, but... Okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay, so let's recast our effects here. What is repel missiles? Why is that there? We need that to be on. M for missiles. And that way we can just replace it with deflect missiles and keep it on M without having to switch. Yeah. Okay. What is delayed fireball? A. Oh, yeah. Delayed. Okay. Alright. Onward. Onward and outward. Yeah. Javelin. Returning. Well, that's fine. La-di-da. Yeah, Dazzling Spray seems to be a better default than Throw Flame. It's about the same damage, and the blind effect is really nice. It's AoE. Like, even single target, I think it's as efficient. And it gets way more efficient against more than one. And we can just cast it all day, like we were still at 24. Eh. We'll see. I mean, 2 Dazzling Sprays equals 1 Firebolt. And the only difference there right now is the hunger cost, so eventually we could probably just Firebolt. Okay. Do I want to do Dungeon 15? It's been long enough since I played with a pure caster that, and I just mean in real time, because of my 6-month break there. I don't remember. If it's going to be easier or harder. Because I'm kind of wanting to go back and do Layer 8 before I do Dungeon 15. That seems good. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, Death Yaks and the Black Mamba. Yeah, we're fine for Layer 8. Let's go ahead and do repression. Assaulting this fungus. Like yaks in a barrel. Boom. Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, poison hurts quite a bit. Play to be beat. Reaffirms my decision not to do snake pits yet. I feel like we've got to do the swamp first, even though I think the swamp is harder. Maybe. I don't know. We have kind of a rough. I just didn't want to butcher his corpse. I was feeling lazy. What? Um, okay. Yeah, I mean, ensorcelled hibernation is good for stabbers, but we're not really doing that. We don't really care about Takima's dance all that much, do we? Well, do we? Oh, but targeted foe. That's right. Yeah, we don't want to put points into hexes, so we can drop our Book of Maledictions. La, da, da, da. I'm really excited about this Hellfire business. Our tier 3 mutation. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah. I don't want wands of slowing. I don't want most wands, in fact. Yeah, just hasting and heal wounds. Yes. Oops. Man. Ever since I got rid of item destruction, those little fire drakes are a lot less scary. Hey, Firestorm, Glaciate, and Chain Lightning. Okay, okay, so he didn't even offer us Tornado. That's interesting. What exactly does Chain Lightning do? Kind of like it. I think this may be used to possibly target you as well. That seems good. Plus Firestorm. 99% failure rate. We're not that far off from casting it. Actually, yeah, we are. We're way, way far away from casting it. We like 8 more levels in both Conjurations and Fire Magic. Spellcasting doesn't hurt either. Yeah. I mean, our skill spread is still fine. Still gonna stay this way for the foreseeable future. If we get up to like 20 evasion, I might switch over to fighting, but I don't think we'll get there anytime soon. And even then, I wouldn't mind having more than 20 evasion. Toughest spiny frog in the land. In the land! Well, Oh, here we go. Okay. It's like, why have we not found anything? Where's the branch ending? And it's behind these stupid little plants. There we go. Just macro it out. Snakes! And dire elephants. Okay. Well, didn't expect him to just be standing in the doorway there. It's actually a little scary. Cannot see invisible, however, so bye-bye. Boom shakalaka. We don't really need that. Burn! That's it. Cool breeze, I think. Didn't I check? Maybe it's something cool. No. No, it's not. Well, you know, what can you do? Okay, was there anywhere else that it wouldn't let us explore? Oh, this whole side of things. Cool. More elephants! I feel like this was the easy part. The other one was the hard part. And we will be rewarded similarly. Yeah. Okay. Well. Alright, not the most exciting Layer 8 ever, but you know, that's fine. We also are pretty strong. I feel like we kind of spiked there in the dungeon a little bit. Oh, and an orc, yeah. Guess we do swamp? Really don't like the swamp. And it's not like we're not going to need poison resist here at all either. Shoals would be a little more manageable. I think we can just kind of burn the swamp down though, right? Oh, probably that was a bad idea. Eh. Okay. Yeah, I don't like attracting things to me when we're by the only entrance to a branch, so I don't want to have to abandon the entrance and come back later and hope that they've dispersed. It's not how I like to roll. There could be plenty of wands that we don't care about. Actually, you know, maybe I've been overly concerned about the swamps here. Maybe they're not as bad as I had hoped or feared. I mean, there are a lot of enemies here, but we're able to damage them pretty well. Yeah. Fruit is nice to have in a pinch because it only takes one turn to consume a unit of fruit. Just gulp down some berries. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this probably isn't as bad as I was making it out to be. That being said, we should still be extremely cautious, because I've had characters that I thought were pretty strong just get wrecked here. So... yeah, Fireball's a great spell. I'm not sure exactly what it is about being able to target... Well, okay, no, I do know exactly what it is. That monsters tend to spread out. So they're not, or rather, when monsters are pathing towards you, they're going to try and take the shortest path, which only if they are along this diagonal is going to be a straight line towards you. And I think sometimes they allow for other members of their own or different species while pathing. I think pathing is affected by that somehow. So regardless, things are more likely to be sort of next to each other in kind of a circle around you. And so you're much more likely to catch 2 or 3 or more with Fireball than you are with a Bolt, which, you know, is a little more limited. Bolts are also incredibly useful. That's why Bolt of Fire is a level 6 spell and Fireball is level 5. But, I mean, still. Bolt of Fire also might do more damage. Not sure about that. Just conserving food there a little bit. We could have used Bolt of Fire instead of Fireball. Might have saved us some time and trouble. One thing to remember when worshipping Vehement is that he doesn't care how you kill things when it comes to rewarding you for mana. So you can go a more, like, warrior mage type and worship Vehement and do just fine. throw spells at things long range and then bash things up close. You have to go evasion usually, or sort of only middling amounts of armor. But, I don't think I want to fight right there. I definitely don't want to fight right there, though. Too late. Oop. Nope. Dazzling Spray. Okay. These insubstantial wisps, I don't know if they just have resistances. What is their deal? Oh, it's very resistant to fire and cold. Okay. So Dazzling Spray is just way, way better for dealing with them. That's good to know. Oh, oity-doity-doity-doity-doity-doity-doity. Well, Joshua was a sailor. No, Joshua died a sailor, and Jenny died a flirt, and Jonathan died when something crawled up underneath his shirt, and Jamie fell from a castle wall 7 stories high. And if the ladies do not kill me, then I'll live until I die. It's your pirate song for the day right there. Can't be quite as gravelly and growly as you're probably supposed to be for a pirate right now because I'm losing my voice, but that's okay. Be an Irish pirate. It's entirely possible that my ancestors on my dad's side were pirates. Don't know for sure. Actually, it's probably not that likely. They were probably farmers. Came over during the famine, I think. Not as sure about my mom's side. I know that's more English, Scottish, Welsh. I believe McMean is Scottish. Not 100% sure on that. Okay. Slime is down. Alright, so Swamp's not killing us so far. Yeah, the shoals are rough too. You're right. I don't know, the water branches are just tough. I think I prefer the shoals a little more just because I'm more familiar with it. Spent more time in there. It also can feel more rewarding. I feel like you get more loot in the shoals. If only because you have more intelligent monsters there wielding equipment. Generally speaking. Oop, messed up that last fireball, that's a shame. Yeah, I feel like Fireball is going to be real solid for us in here. I'm not too worried, really. mean, we kind of just get to fireball things down, and when then other stuff wanders towards us, we fireball that down too. So we've already regenerated all our mana. Yeah, we're pretty strong. We're not defensively exactly where I'd like to be. But that's okay. I mean, some of that will come just with time as our dodging skill increases. Man, I could definitely eat some alligator. In a minute. I do not believe that the damage is greater in the center of the fireball than on the edges. I think it's the same damage throughout. So you don't have to worry about micromanaging location quite that much. Although obviously it's always better to be efficient if you can. As you can see, I'm trying to get always 2, preferably more. I mean, you can still cast at single target. I mean, it's just stronger straight up than our throw flame, I think. Yeah, by a pip. Using fireball and ooh, ouch. Let's back up. Took a bit of poison on there, but I think we'll be okay. Ooh. I like hitting cold-based ugly things with fire attacks, for sure. Cool. See, here is where delayed fireball is particularly nice when you're out of mana and you really need to kill something. Let's go ahead and pop a Potion of Curing here, just so we don't take all that damage for free. Because I think we'll be able to kill these efficiently enough that we don't have to worry about running out of mana. I mean, our Vehement mana that we get returned to us should do the trick. Ooh, a Scroll of Requirements. Armor, please. Cloak. We don't have a cloak yet. It's Cloak of Invisibility that we can't evoke at all. Still, +1 cloak for free. Not bad. I won't go on my rant again about how I'd rather have guaranteed upgrade than small chance of something outrageously cool. Okay. And not wear boots. We still don't have an amulet. Gosh. Be nice to find a really snazzy artifact, one of those. I would be okay with that. Oop, nope, not the one we want. Okay. Eight-headed Hydra is concerning, but I don't know. We're defensively, we're actually not that bad off. I mean, we've got our spines for just straight up, you know, killing things. And we also, I mean, we have 3 armor class from our scales, and we have a lot of reasonable equipment here. Just +1s here and there. We're getting 7 armor class from our mace and our buckler, 8 armor class from our mace and our buckler combined. So we have a pretty sizable chunk of armor class for a caster. It's always very sad when I get to this point in the game and have 21 armor class as a melee character. Yeah, I try never to let it get to that point, but... Ooh. 28% failure rate on chain lighting, 98% failure on... Wait, we found a book with Lahudic's Crystal Spear. Oh, we found the Book of Annihilations! Okay. Completely invalidating Behemoth's gift to us, but what you gonna do? Crystal Spear is nice. I don't know that we really want to learn Earth Magic just for it, though. I think we're okay. Ooh, we found a book or a potion of pure mutation as well. That's nice to have. But there's a bog body. Die, bog body. Very ugly thing. Gross. Hey, Panda. Yeah. Yeah, Annihilations only shows up when you've already been gifted spells by Behemoth. I don't remember exactly what the roots do. I remember they're bad. I mean, they're bad for us. We don't want to be subjected to them if we can help it. Okay. All right. Oh, 100 damage from an Azure Jelly. Ouch. Gosh, that's really rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I haven't figured out the best way to play a summoner yet. I think it's a play style that I don't enjoy all that much. I mean, I kind of stressed out even about the orc, where you can, you know, kind of tailor your own. Yeah. 4 attacks? I did not know they get 4 attacks. I knew they were strong. That's just bonkers. Well, okay, question though. Is it 4 attacks in 1 step for a Naga? Because that's 1.3 turns. That would be still rough, but I think a little more reasonable. But if it's in 1 aught, that's really scary. Okay, so we've got Nicola. Ooh, we did not recharge our delayed fireball. That was poor. I think we just... Gosh, I don't know that we can go toe-to-toe with him. Let's pop a Potion of Magic, since that also serves as healing for us. Okay, good. Blew him up. That'll woik. That was a lot of mana from that Potion of Magic, like 30-something. Ooh, okay. We got our immunity to flaming clouds. Okay. Okay. Nicola was not using anything exciting. The Rapier of Execution, or Electrocution. Rapier of Execution sounds cool. The Rapier of Electrocution that he carries is awesome, but generally, by the time you're able to kill Nicola, you don't need that. I mean, you have a better weapon. But still, I mean, if you're a short sword wielder, that's a very, very strong weapon. Not quite as cool as a quick blade of electrocution, but you know, what you gonna do? Okay. Break line of sight. I wanted to be able to... Is it vulnerable to fire by any chance? I feel like it ought to be. No. Okay, got the mangrove. Okay. Got the shadow. Only the shadow knows. Near starving Abe. Let's eat some food. Alrighty, Swamp 3 down. Still no poison resistance. So we're not particularly subtle. That's not our MO. But that's fine. I mean, we can kind of just cast big boom boom spells all day long and be fine. I mean, how many fireballs have we cast in a row without doing anything else on our turn? I guess we did cast a Throw Flame a second ago, but... yeah. Between Bahamut and our rapid mana regeneration, we are kind of a machine gun. It's awesome. There we go. And even if something wanders into view just a few turns later, you're, you know, 10 turns equals 5 mana, so we've got another fireball back. Sometimes it seems like we're even getting a mana a turn sometimes. Oh yeah, when our mana is low, it regenerates more rapidly. Oh gosh. So cool. This is actually not where I want to be. This is even less where I want to be. Let's just teleport away. Because I think the roots really stack up damage over time. And that's not good for us. Okay. We're actually still, like, nearby, but that's acceptable. We really ought to... Oh, there's a bog body. Let's teleport again. I feel like we're gonna be okay, but I'd rather not risk it if we can help it. There we go. Ghost crab, why do you have to keep following us? Ghost crabs are pretty dangerous. At 10 mana, it's 2 fireballs. Well, got rid of it. Let's see if we can survive the ghostly flame. Okay, alright, finally. Got a chance to get everything taken care of. Okay. Alright, good. Excellent. How many spell levels? 7 spell levels? I think I want to memorize Chain Lightning when we get there. I feel like it's just going to be a ton of damage. It's gotta be, yeah. Because it's going to be so long before we're able to cast Firestorm anyway that I'm sure we will get another 9 levels of spells between now and then. And if we get close, we can always forget something, of course. But yeah, I think having access to Chain Lightning, especially against things that are resistant to fire that are going to start cropping up. One nice thing that I didn't count on when we started these swamps is that being a fire mage in the swamps adds a lot of extra damage just from all the steam that you create. Because not many things are actually immune to steam. There are several things that, you know, use cold, like the bog bodies, I think, use cold and are resistant to cold. But not, I mean, only steam dragons, I think, are resistant to steam, and steam demons. Specifically steamy things. A couple of Zob traps, which is kind of scary. I think I got the mangrove. A glowing buckler, eh? Okay. Our Buckler of Protection is solid. I would love a Buckler of Resistance, because that would be insane. We'd just be maxed out on fire resistance and have a little bit of cold. But I mean, Protection is absolutely fine for now. Don't care about any of those things. This is an interesting little vault. Cloud of foul pestilence, eh? Hey, we've identified the last scroll. Found a scroll of torment. Cool. Can we create fire clouds somehow? No. Okay, so I'm okay with cloud of steam. Okay. Oh, that's right! This is the branch ending. I forgot that there are only 4 levels now. Okay. I was like, wow, this is a weird vault to have before the branch ending. But Blazons. Oh, I guess we got. Okay. What are these things? Spectral swamp drakes. Well, none of this stuff seems. Yeah, that was an excellent fireball. 4 targets. 2 is fine. Okay. Messed up a little bit there. We could have gotten both wisps with 1 fireball. What is this? A bone dragon. An actual straight-up bone dragon, huh? Let's not mess with that. Hey, Zaloya. How's it going? Well, I hope. Well, hey, Devious Jester. Welcome back. Yeah, 21 armor class wearing robes is pretty nice. We've just got a lot of protection stuff. Ah, it's basically the boss. Okay, well then having 3 mana while fighting it seems like a bad idea. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, that phantom is in the way. That's a bummer. Let's conjure flame here and see what happens. It just steps into it. Okay. Well, that's scary. Let's blink. Good blink. Excellent blink. Okay. Alright. This is a much better position to be in. Scale slot mutation reduces encumbrance rating. Ooh. That's cool. 33 armor class with a robe. That's very nice. Okay. Can we actually kill this thing? I don't know. Let's at least kill the... Oh, it's probably just crazy resistant to everything, isn't it? Just regular resistant, not crazy resistant. Let's pop back upstairs. No reason to force this fight. We were like poisoned, out of mana, and yeah. No need to force it. Boom. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the Bone Dragon once we can get it in a good position, because Orb of Destruction will do plenty of work. It's just pretty boss. Bone Dragon armor would be sweet. Like, offer no resistances, but just be really high armor class for a low encumbrance rating. That'd be cool. Just make you beefy. Okay, let's get on solid ground here. And yeah, start pumping out orbs. There we go. Alright. Bone Dragon down. Ooh, Iron Dragon hides. Yeah, that'd be cool. Quicksilver Dragon armor is neat, but yeah, not being able to enchant it is pretty rough. I mean, RNG is rough enough in this game, even without having to rely on getting a high enchanted rating. Okay. So I feel like we're doing okay. I think I was overestimating the power of the swamps, which, you know, rather overestimate than underestimate. Did it trigger the Zop trap? If it did, it didn't do anything to me. That's nice. Gosh, these wisps and phantoms. So many explosions, so little time. Where did I smudge my glasses? I know I did somewhere. Curses! Alright, there we go. Okay, so I don't think the fireball actually hurts them when they're underwater. Them. Fireball is really pulling its weight here. We do still have a delayed fireball. Can't forget about that. I think we did in the fight with the Bone Dragon. That might have saved us a couple of turns of blinking around. Oh, I probably should. There we go. La da da da. Alright. Back over here. Oh, I'm going to sneeze soon. Curses. So I don't mind being poisoned, that's fine. Ghost crab. Ow. Just gotta monitor how much damage we're taking here. Oh no, we rotted a little bit. That's really unfortunate. Oh well. We can just use Potion of Curing for that. That's not too terrible. Okay. We made it! What? Bogus. Well, we got a rune! Hooray! We did it! Is there treasure? Not really. Okay, well, let's just teleport away. And go back to the lair. Now we can go to the vaults, actually, which is kind of what I want to do next. Okay. Oh, yikes. Wrong combination keys there. Alright. Sure, Panda, I'll check that out sometime. Pulled it up, so I will take a look. I always love seeing what other people manage to do. It's really cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take a short break here. I guess I can leave the stream running, but I'm gonna take a short bio break and I don't know, maybe grab some meat. We'll see. But um, I'll be back in a minute. Never fear. Okay, almost ready. Got a couple more things to putter around with. All right. Okay. I think we're ready to return. Okay. All right. So what do we want to do next? I still don't want to do the snake pits. We don't have any resist poison, except for this stupid staff. It just seems bad. I mean, what does that do? It reduces our armor class by 4, which is kind of a bummer. And that's really it. I don't know. Let's just go to the vaults. I feel like we can do some work early in the vaults at least. Oh right, we have to go through this travel excluded area. That's kind of annoying. You know what I'll do? There we go. Now we can get in and out easily. Okay. How did we get engulfed by a fireball? Is there another? Oh, there's something in the way. I think that's okay. We're really resistant to fire. There we go. Huh. It was a shapeshifter. Wonder why I didn't have any weapons. What is DG? Demigod. Demigod. I've never made a demigod that I was happy with. Yeah, so how, okay, have any of you played fun demigods? Because for me, like, it's not that they haven't been powerful, because they've been okay, I guess. It just hasn't been fun. I just feel like it not being able to worship a god is such a hamper to your ability to win. You just get so much utility out of the gods. Earth Elementalist? Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, is that they have such awful aptitudes, and like, if everything else were the same and their aptitudes were all just like one better, I guess that'd be okay. But I just don't feel like stats are easy enough to come by without having to. Yeah, they could just be a lot more interesting. That's the complaint that I have. Because I think they certainly do showcase the challenge of going without worshiping God. Like, that serves a cool purpose in this game, I suppose. But they're just boring. They just take forever to get going. They're very gear dependent, I feel like. Or maybe not. Maybe the higher stats make them less gear dependent. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll try one someday, but I just... They're, See, I feel like they could make it insanely cool if they made demigods sort of like draconians, or Dragonspawn rather, right? That's what they're called in this. So I've been reading up on draconians. Okay, Demonspawn and draconian. Been reading some Dungeons and Dragons material, and it's got a lot of different terms for the impure blood of the dragon. Yeah, if they made a demigod so that where you worshipped at an altar, and rather than gain access to a deity, you gained some mutation or bonus based on which deity you chose to worship. You can only do it once. You can't switch partway through. But like, if you worship Iridella Newell, then you gain a permanent ability to, summon skeletal warrior or something, or summon undead, or or they could destroy altars for an experience boost, or just something, something fun. But it's really a small line. I mean, I don't really have any other complaints with the 20 other races in the game, so. I guess we should chop up the giant corpse. There's a game you can get on Steam called Desktop Dungeons that I think is quite fun. It's just a little like one-shot roguelike where the levels are very small. It's just one room, and they take, depending on how much time you spend on them, 5 minutes or 30 minutes or so, but a lot less time than like a full dungeon crawl run. And it's really cool. Like, you can destroy altars in that, I think, and it makes the gods angry, but you get something like extra something or other. I don't remember, but yeah, it's a very fun game. I very highly recommend it for anybody that likes dungeon crawl. Oh, gosh, I don't. I'm going to go ahead and just go buy this Book of the Sky and get Deflect Missiles, because I think that's going to be important. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just really important. Yeah, because we have, what, 24% failure rate, which is risky, yeah, but we don't have to cast it that often. And it'll get better. Do I want to go ahead and forget repel missiles? I've been carrying around Scrolls of Amnesia anyway, so I don't have to do it right away. It's made inventory management a little bit earlier, or a little bit annoying. Coffee break roguelike. I like that. Okay. Do we want to do anything else? Do we like the spells we have? I don't like freeze. But maybe it's still important to have, I guess. Kinda. Yeah. I mean, Dazzling Spray is better at that. For, I'm sure, a lot more damage, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and forget. We really only have one Scroll of Amnesia. Wow, yikes. Oh, but we can always destroy books. Yeah. I forgot about that. Mm. We don't need anything. From this book of minor magic. Ooh, we could do some elf. I'd be okay with doing a little bit of elf.